Hey guys, how we doing? Got my N70 here. Putting in just your SAS EGT exhaust temperature gauge. Thought I'd run a quick video on what I'm doing because I've been on the internet and there's not much on there about it, like a few little videos, but yeah, I'll show you what I'm going to do and hopefully it helps you guys. So you've got your turbo manifold all in here. You've got your manifold shield from your turbo. You can see I put a black mark across there. That's just a reference so that I know where that shield is. So when I've got to drill a hole to tap in and weld in this guy here, and then your temperature pin, your rod, sits in that. The reason why we're doing it pre-turbo and not post-turbo is you get a much better reading, more accurate reading, higher temperatures. You want to know what's going in, like what temperatures are going into your manifold. And yeah, because otherwise you can cause cracking in your pistons going up big hills, because your post-turbo readings are completely different to your pre-turbo readings. Hopefully this one helps, guys. Yeah, you can sort of see what I've used here. Just got this one straight out of Autobarn. Hopefully it does the job, and I also put a turbo gauge in too, and I've got the dual pillar rolling the dual pillar to go in up there too. All right, so the shield's out. I've just put those two bolts just in the air box, taking the air box out and that air hose, just so that we can get more room in here to play around. So I want to take this manifold off so that I can drill a hole about here. The closer to the turbo, the better. I don't want to leave it in here and drill into there because of all the shards and everything going into my turbo. So I have to take this off. It's a bit of a job, but I reckon we'll be able to get it. So I'm in two minds about whether we tape up the exhaust, block it up, have the car running, and just slowly tap. We'll slowly drill into the manifold with a lot of grease on the end of the bit. Now, the only issues with that is that you do run the risk of the tiny little shards of metal going through your turbo. But if you do it real slowly and nice and gently, you can do a good job of it, and it saves you having to take the manifold off. A lot of people have done it and had zero issues. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna attempt to do it, and you can all watch and see how it all goes. So hang in there. So 1/8 drill bit with M10 suits the thread. Trying to push it off. So I've started it. And what I've been doing is just like dabbing some grease and just smearing the manifold. That's quite hot. And then cleaning away any shards as I go, just half turns. I have been running the car as I do it. Smashing grease like every so often is probably the best thing I could have done. Actually did a really good job, took it nice and slowly. I'll do the same with the tap now. It went really well, pretty happy with it. Nice and slow, engine running, exhaust blocked. Just, I don't think any shards got in there. I had so much grease on it and just took my time. Took probably like 5-10 minutes. So yeah, time to tap it now. It's a bit hard to film and show you what I'm doing at the same time, so sorry if you've missed out on me just drilling, but pretty much just drilling nice and slowly. Nothing else to report. Oh, this guy here, that's just for when I run a cable through. There it goes. Get it on. There we go, it's on. Now just to weld it. About to weld around that bung now. Just got my little Unimig wiper. Gas, I've disconnected. I've got 2 batteries going, so I've just taken the positives off both of them just to be sure. Never know. And yeah, I'll put a little video in once it's all been welded. Now my welds aren't anything beautiful. It's so hard to get in there. Nowhere for it to leak. No way. So my theory is it's been tapped in really tight, and then I've gone around and just done little tack welds all the way around it, just giving it like a couple seconds in between, let it cool down, tack, cool down, tack. Just kept doing that all the way around. It was really hard to get in there, really awkward, but we've got it. I'm pretty happy with it. So start putting everything back together and get the gauge in. Just put a bit of grease to stop those from sliding off and falling when I go to plug him in. Yeah, they're still on. Find the hole. Now, we don't want to go all the way in too deep, but let's get him on so we have a certain level. So, put him in. Essentially, I went all the way in until it touched the other side, and I just pulled it out probably like just past halfway. Tighten it up with a 14mm spanner. That's him sitting there ready to go. I've got also a boost gauge going in too, so as you can see I've teed him in there straight off that guy. That's all pretty solid. He's sitting there, cable comes up, run it along there. I'll cable tie all that, but yeah, just got to get it through the firewall now, and that's what this cable's for. I'll pull them both through and then I can hook up all the wiring and the gauges. So I've got it all in. I thought I'd show a little video of it, yeah, starting up. These are the gauges here, exhaust, temp, boost. Yeah, let's have a look at them. So, it's pretty cool. I've still got to play around with the colours, something minor. That looks pretty cool. Forget it. Yeah, so you can sort of see. I'm not accelerating at the moment, just sort of going downhill. You can see I'm sitting on about 80 here. So readings, all pretty good. So since putting in all of these, I'll just put my window up. Since putting these gauges in, we've had the N70 has had a tune and a new 4-inch exhaust. Yeah, pretty happy with how it's performing. It gets around 20-21 PSI boost when we're giving it to under load. As you can see, we're probably only sitting at 300 degrees exhaust temp. Yeah, but it averages around the 400 to 500. If we're under load going up a hill, it just gets to close to the 600. Otherwise, everything's reading pretty good. Drives awesome. Pretty happy with it, so can't go wrong.